Why do some women over 60 seem to radiate elegance without even trying, while others, no matter how hard they try, still look a bit off? It's not about having a wardrobe full of expensive brands. It's not about wearing the trendiest pieces. True class after 60 comes from mastering the subtle details, those small, refined touches that whisper sophistication rather than shout for attention. In today's video, we'll uncover 7 powerful yet simple things you can do to instantly elevate your style. These are timeless, ageless secrets that the most effortlessly chic women swear by. Whether you're going to lunch, walking into a gallery, or simply running errands, these changes will make people stop and admire your polished presence. So stay with me until the end. Because tip number 7 is the ultimate secret that ties everything together, and most women overlook it completely. Thing 1. Tailored fit over trendy flash. There's something undeniably magnetic about a well-tailored outfit. It whispers elegance, it shows restraint, and most importantly, it fits. After 60, class isn't about chasing every trend that appears on a fashion blog or TikTok reel. It's about mastering the art of dressing for you, your body, your lifestyle, and the sophistication you've earned through the decades. And the fastest, most effortless way to elevate your style to classy is through clothes that fit perfectly. Let's be honest, no amount of glitter, logos, or trendy silhouettes can outshine the power of a blazer that hugs your shoulders just right, or a pair of trousers that flow gracefully without dragging. While younger generations often embrace oversized or experimental fashion, true elegance, especially after 60, comes from structure and intention. Why tailored fit matters more than ever. After 60, as we age, our bodies shift. Gravity does its thing, waistlines soften, posture changes, and our silhouette evolves. That's natural, but that doesn't mean we need to hide. On the contrary, what we wear should honor the shape we're in, not fight it, not drown it, not squeeze it. A tailored fit does exactly that. It frames you, gently, respectfully, giving you definition without restriction. It enhances your proportions. It signals to the world, this woman knows who she is, and she knows how to dress like it. Signs of an elegant tailored fit: shoulder seams that line up precisely with your shoulders, trousers that skim the leg without pulling or bunching, dresses that follow your form without clinging or suffocating, waistbands that sit comfortably, no digging, no sagging, blouses that allow freedom of movement but still create a shape. These details may seem small, but they are what separate a just okay outfit from a wow, she looks incredible moment. What to avoid: overly baggy, shapeless clothing that adds bulk and hides your best features. Ultra-tight or compression fashion that sacrifices comfort for appearance. Loud, trendy pieces that overwhelm your natural elegance. Smart replacements: trade that oversized tunic for a softly tailored blouse with darts at the waist. Swap loud prints for solids in luxurious fabrics that speak for themselves. Replace leggings as pants with structured ankle trousers or well-fitted jeans. Bonus tip: find a good tailor. Even the simplest blouse or dress can look luxurious with one visit to a skilled seamstress. Adjusting the hem, bringing in the waist, or shortening sleeves can turn an off-the-rack piece into a signature staple. Confidence is the final touch. Wearing clothes that fit well changes the way you carry yourself. You stand taller. You walk with more ease. You radiate quiet strength. Because in the end, classy isn't about standing out. It's about standing confidently, and clothes that fit perfectly help you do just that. Thing 2. Neutral color palette, the language of elegance. There's a reason why every fashion editor, stylist, and luxury brand swears by neutrals. They don't scream for attention, yet they command it. When a woman over 60 steps out in a palette of ivory, beige, camel, taupe, navy, or charcoal, she isn't just dressed. She's speaking a visual language of quiet confidence and refined elegance. Neutral tones aren't boring. In fact, they're the backbone of timeless style. Unlike bright, trendy colors that come and go, neutrals stay. They allow your features, your presence, and your aura to shine, without distraction. Let's break this down. 1. Neutrals flatter mature skin beautifully. As we age, our skin tone subtly changes. Colors that once worked may now wash us out or clash with our undertones. But soft neutrals, like warm beige, dusty rose, oatmeal, or dove gray, tend to harmonize with mature complexions, enhancing glow rather than competing with it. Navy is a fantastic alternative to black, providing contrast without harshness. 2. They make you look effortlessly expensive. There's something inherently luxurious about neutrals. A simple beige cashmere sweater paired with ivory trousers can look more polished than a bright, patterned outfit 10 times the price. It's about restraint, taste, and quality over flash. The woman who chooses subtlety over loudness is often the one remembered for her elegance. 3. Neutrals pair well with high-end textures. Want to elevate a basic outfit? Play with fabrics. Think linen, cashmere, soft wool, suede, or silk, materials that breathe class. When done in a neutral tone, the texture gets a spotlight and the outfit feels rich even in its simplicity. A monochrome outfit in varying shades of gray or taupe with layered textures? Instant sophistication. 4. They create a streamlined wardrobe. Imagine opening your closet and every piece can mix and match with ease. That's the power of a neutral wardrobe. It saves time, eliminates style confusion, and guarantees you always look put together. Women over 60 often report that they crave simplicity, but not at the expense of style. Neutrals give you both. 5. It draws attention to you, not just your clothes. Flashy prints and neon colors often overshadow the person wearing them, but when you dress in neutrals, you become the focal point. Your eyes, your expression, your wisdom, they shine through. That's true power. That's elegance. Bonus tip, don't confuse neutral with shapeless. Structure still matters. A well-cut ivory blazer, a high-waisted taupe skirt, or crisp camel trousers can speak volumes. And don't forget about accessories. Neutrals provide the perfect canvas for a bold gold necklace, a statement bag, or deep red lipstick. In summary, choosing a neutral color palette after 60 is like choosing the language of confidence without shouting. It's the visual equivalent of a knowing smile, subtle, unforgettable, and powerful. Thing 3. Accessories that speak. Less noise, more impact. If fashion is the sentence, accessories are the punctuation marks. They either make your message clear or clutter it beyond recognition. For women over 60, the difference between busy and classy often lies in the accessories. It's not about piling on sparkle or overloading on statement pieces. In fact, it's the opposite. Minimal, thoughtful, intentional accessorizing is what radiates sophistication. A single elegant brooch, a clean watch, or well-crafted pearl earrings can say more than an entire drawer of costume jewelry. The key is in refinement. Classy accessories whisper, they don't scream. A woman who wears a structured handbag in fine leather, perhaps in a rich, understated burgundy or soft tan, instantly sends a message of elegance. A silk scarf tied just right at the neck brings attention to the face, frames your features, and adds softness without distraction. Even your eyeglass frames can serve as silent signals of your taste. Avoid overly trendy shapes and instead choose designs with timeless silhouettes in neutral tones. Jewelry, too, becomes a silent storyteller. A dainty gold bracelet, a delicate chain with a meaningful charm, or a simple pearl necklace. All elevate your presence without overwhelming it. It's not about how much, but how well each piece complements your outfit and your energy. Another overlooked but powerful detail: shoes and belts. Yes, these are accessories too. Matching a sleek nude or navy pump with a slim leather belt in a similar tone can tie an entire outfit together and elongate the figure without a word spoken. That is quiet confidence. That is classy. For women over 60, accessories aren't just decorative, they're expressive. You've lived, loved, learned, and your style should reflect that with dignity, not decoration. Your accessories should look like you chose them on purpose, not because you were trying too hard to stay fashionable. So the next time you dress, ask, do my accessories add harmony or noise? If they harmonize, if they complete rather than compete, then you're dressing with the grace and polish of a truly classy woman. Thing 4. Shoes that speak quality, not quantity. They say you can tell a lot about a woman by her shoes, and after 60, those shoes should tell a story of confidence, refinement, and timeless taste, not of fast fashion or fleeting trends. Here's a truth many overlook. Your shoes are often the first detail people notice, and the last they forget. Scuffed, saggy, overly trendy, or impractical shoes can quietly sabotage an otherwise polished look. On the other hand, a pair of well-made, elegant shoes can elevate even the simplest outfit to something effortlessly sophisticated. Quality doesn't mean high heels or fashion runway styles. In fact, for mature elegance, comfort and class must go hand in hand. A pair of beautifully crafted leather loafers in taupe or navy, soft ballet flats in suede, or block heels in a classic tone will always outshine glittery stilettos or worn-out sneakers. The less is more principle applies perfectly here. You don't need a closet full of shoes, just a few versatile, high-quality pairs that match your lifestyle and express who you are now. Think supportive soles, clean lines, and neutral palettes that complement a wide range of outfits. These aren't just shoes, they are investments in your poise and presentation. Let's talk materials. Opt for leather, suede, or other natural fabrics that age gracefully. Avoid shoes with plastic finishes, excessive logos, or gimmicky embellishments. They often look cheap, no matter the price. Classy shoes are quiet, confident, and enduring. And don't underestimate the power of a pointed toe or a slightly elongated silhouette to elongate the leg. Even a comfortable kitten heel can lift your posture and your presence. For casual days, white sneakers with a minimalist design, think leather, not canvas, can look surprisingly polished when paired with linen pants or a structured blouse. What to avoid? Chunky platforms, over-embellished sandals, or extremely high heels that compromise comfort and safety. Nothing looks less elegant than a woman struggling to walk in shoes that don't suit her lifestyle or age. At this stage of life, your shoes should reflect who you've become: grounded, intentional, and fabulous. Each pair should carry purpose, not just padding, so the next time you're getting dressed, glance down. Do your shoes add harmony, polish, and grace to your outfit? If not, maybe it's time to trade quantity for quality. Because elegance begins from the ground up, and your shoes are where that story starts. Thing 5. Elegant outerwear, the signature of a sophisticated woman. If there's one piece in your wardrobe that can instantly declare to the world, I am a woman of elegance, it's your outerwear. Whether it's a tailored coat, a structured trench, or a sleek blazer, the layer you wear on top is more than just protection from the weather. It's the exclamation point at the end of your style sentence. Outerwear is often the first thing people see and the last thing they remember. A beautifully fitted coat in a rich classic fabric can completely transform even the simplest jeans and tee outfit. It's the finishing touch that whispers, not shouts, I've got taste, I've got presence. Unfortunately, many women over 60 fall into one of two traps: either wearing outerwear that's too casual, oversized, or worn out, or sticking to overly formal, outdated styles that add years rather than polish. The secret to mastering outerwear in your 60s is to blend structure, simplicity, and subtle luxury. Let's start with the trench coat, a timeless favorite. A well-cut trench in beige, camel, or navy, cinched gently at the waist, adds instant polish and elongates the body. It's not just for rainy days, it's for days when you want to feel effortlessly put together. Pair it with a turtleneck and tailored trousers, or layer it over a simple sheath dress for a dinner out. And don't underestimate the power of the belt. Tied casually, it creates an easy, confident silhouette. Then there's the wool coat, a true winter essential. Whether in soft gray, deep burgundy, or classic charcoal, a wool coat in a flattering cut is a powerhouse of sophistication. Choose mid-length or long-line designs to elongate your figure. Avoid bulky padding or flashy buttons. Less is more. The texture of wool alone already signals class. Throw a silk scarf around your neck, and you're suddenly Parisian chic. Now, let's talk blazers. A structured blazer with clean lines is a non-negotiable in every classy wardrobe. Blazers are not just for the office anymore. Today, they're worn open over a flowing blouse, paired with jeans and ankle boots, or layered with a midi skirt. Look for subtle patterns like houndstooth, plaid, or tweed if you want character without chaos. Even lighter options like a linen duster or cotton shirt jacket, can bring in that refined yet relaxed look for spring and summer. The key is choosing well-made pieces with intentional cuts. Think princess seams, flattering darts, and shoulder shaping. What about color? Stick to a refined palette. Camel, ivory, slate blue, olive green. These shades go with nearly everything and signal quiet confidence. Avoid neon colors or prints that shout. Instead, aim for elegance that lingers in the memory, not loudness that overwhelms the room. Fit matters. This is not the time for sloppy shoulders or coats that drown your figure. Even if you wear layers underneath, your outerwear should still offer a sleek silhouette. Visit a tailor if needed. An inch off the hem or a small adjustment at the shoulders can turn an ordinary jacket into a signature piece. And let's not forget the statement detail. A luxurious collar, a single metallic button, an interesting texture. These small elements add sophistication without being flashy. Elegant outerwear isn't about looking younger, it's about looking powerful, timeless, and refined. It's about having presence before you've said a single word. It's walking into a room and commanding attention not through noise, but through intentional style. So the next time you reach for a coat, ask yourself, is this just to keep me warm? Or is this the final note in a carefully composed style symphony? Because after 60, elegance isn't accidental. It's curated, it's lived, and it starts with the layers you choose to show the world. Thing 6. Makeup that enhances, not hides. After 60, makeup should feel less like a mask and more like a mirror, reflecting your natural beauty, not covering it up. The goal isn't to rewind the clock with layers of foundation and contouring, but to highlight your best features in a way that feels light, modern, and authentic. Heavy makeup can actually age you more. Overpowdering, thick matte foundations, or overly drawn eyebrows can make skin look flat and dehydrated. Instead, embracing light-reflecting, hydrating formulas can give mature skin the radiance it deserves. Think sheer coverage, luminous textures, and cream-based products that move with your skin rather than sitting on top of it. Skin prep is key. A good skincare routine, hydrating serum, lightweight moisturizer, and sunscreen is your real base. With that taken care of, you can use a light coverage foundation or tinted moisturizer just to even things out. Mature skin tends to look more youthful with products that give a dewy but not greasy finish. Let your eyes shine. Avoid harsh eyeliner and dark shadows that sink into fine lines. Go for softer tones like bronze, taupe, or champagne. Cream eyeshadows are especially flattering because they don't settle into wrinkles. A lash curler and a lengthening, not thickening mascara can open up your eyes without weighing them down. Brows frame the face, gently. Skip the ultra-defined Instagram brow and go for a soft, feathered look. Use a fine-tipped pencil or a tinted brow gel in a shade close to your natural hair color to fill in sparse areas. It gives definition without being overpowering. Blush brings back life. A creamy blush applied to the apples of the cheeks and swept slightly upward lifts the face instantly. Shades like soft rose, peach, or coral tend to flatter mature skin beautifully. Lips should glow, not scream. Bold matte lipsticks can make lips look smaller and highlight dryness. Instead, opt for sheer moisturizing formulas in shades that complement your undertone, rosy nudes, berry stains, or even a gentle coral. Lip liners can prevent feathering without creating hard outlines. In essence, the classiest makeup after 60 is not about transformation, but illumination. It's about revealing the sparkle that's always been there, just softened over time. And when you wear makeup that enhances your confidence, rather than hides your insecurities, that's when the true elegance emerges. Thing 7. Posture and presence. The invisible elegance. You could be wearing the most expensive silk blouse, tailored trousers, and Italian leather loafers, but if you're slouching, shuffling, or carrying yourself with uncertainty, the elegance instantly fades. Posture and presence are often the most underrated elements of a classy appearance, and yet they have the power to elevate any outfit, from a simple jeans and blazer combo to a flowing meaty dress. After 60, when every movement can speak volumes, the way you carry yourself becomes the final and most powerful accessory. Why posture matters more than ever after 60. As we age, our bodies naturally change. Muscle tone may soften, joints may tighten, and our center of gravity may shift. These physical shifts can subtly affect posture, leading to hunched shoulders, forward head tilt, or a hesitant gait. Unfortunately, these postural changes don't just affect comfort, they visually age us. Good posture, on the other hand, has a magical effect. It lifts your figure, elongates your frame, and gives you an air of vitality. Standing tall with your shoulders relaxed and your head high exudes confidence and grace, two key ingredients of timeless style. How to build presence without saying a word. Presence is more than posture. It's about entering a room with intention. It's the calm assurance in your walk, the kindness in your smile, the way you listen, and the subtle poise in your gestures. A woman with strong presence doesn't need to raise her voice or wear flashy clothes to be noticed. She owns the room with quiet elegance. After 60, you've earned the right to take up space fully and confidently. Let your movements reflect that. Simple tricks to improve posture and presence. Practice the string technique. Imagine a string gently pulling the crown of your head upward. This instantly straightens your spine and opens your chest. Relax your shoulders. Tension tends to creep into our upper back. Rolling your shoulders back and down softens your silhouette. Engage your core. Strong abdominal muscles support your back and help prevent slouching. Smile from within. A genuine smile softens your expression and lights up your entire face. Breathe deeply. Shallow breaths from the chest create tension. Deep breaths from the diaphragm ground you and create presence. Style is not just what you wear, it's how you wear yourself. Many women spend hours perfecting their outfit, but forget that their posture and presence are what people remember. You don't have to be tall, thin, or have perfect bone structure to be elegant. You just need to stand like you matter. And you do. At 60 and beyond, elegance isn't found in the mirror, it's felt in the spine, seen in the shoulders, and radiates from the heart. Let's be honest, being classy after 60 isn't about perfection, it's about presence. It's not about hiding your age, it's about owning it with elegance. You don't need a closet full of designer labels or the trendiest outfits to exude style. What you do need is a thoughtful eye for detail, the confidence to simplify, and the wisdom to know that grace often lies in restraint. From the clothes you wear to how you carry yourself, every single thing we've talked about today is within your reach. You don't need to change who you are. You just need to highlight the best parts of you, and that includes your posture, your palette, your polish, and your presence. Let's rewrite what aging looks like. Let's show the world that after 60, we don't disappear. We shine differently. Elegance is not a number, it's a state of mind. So here's to you, to the woman who's redefining what it means to grow older with grace, style, and quiet strength. If this video inspired you, don't forget to hit subscribe, like, and share this with a fellow beautiful soul over 60 who deserves to feel confident every single day. We'll see you in the next video, where elegance continues to evolve, just like you.